Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Tennessee t-shirt business owner is now making t-shirts to help a family with funding for Logan's Law. And a new report reveals just how much food is wasted each year across the U.S.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Welcome to Mountain News This Morning. I'm McKinley Calandrino here with you on this Friday, November 28th. The time is now 6:30. Let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, super cold temperatures out there today. What else can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you it's definitely feeling a lot like Christmas this morning with those freezing temperatures. Most folks are dealing with the low 20s this morning, so be prepared. It is chilly out and about across the region, and in terms of this afternoon, don't expect any crazy warmth to be happening because we are only going to warm into the mid to upper 30s. Definitely very chilly still. Now, in terms of what we're looking at on the satellite and radar, a relatively calm start to your morning. A little bit of clouds in the northeast. We'll see some more clouds over the next couple hours, but by the afternoon, mostly sunny skies will be taking over. Here's a look at that 12-hour forecast for you. Again, high temperatures mid to upper 30s with highs around 3 p.m. McKinley.
Thank you, Megan. A deputy chief with the London Fire Department has died. Wilson Rawlings worked with the fire department for more than 70 years. This is a video of the procession for him Wednesday night. Rawlings started volunteering with the London Fire Department at 15 years old. He helped create the London Laurel County Rescue Squad in 1969. London Mayor Randall Weddle is ordering all flags to half staff in the city. The Moorhead Fire Department was able to get a large fire under control yesterday. Around 8:30 in the evening, Moorhead 911 received calls about an apartment fire with heavy flames on Brothers Way. The duplex was occupied, but everyone was able to get out. Firefighters were able to get the fire under control and keep it from spreading to any structures nearby. Ronald Exantis was charged with the 2015 stabbing death of Logan Tipton, and he's back in prison. While he was not found guilty of the child's murder by reason of insanity, Exantis was convicted on 3 assault charges for stabbing other members of the family. Released in October on mandatory re-entry supervision, Exantis failed to register as a felon within 48 hours. The Kentucky Parole Board revoked his supervision, citing a significant risk to prior victims or the community. A Tennessee t-shirt business owner is now making t-shirts to help the Tipton family with funding for Logan's Law. Representative James Neem says he plans to file Logan's Law this session. The law would send someone found guilty by reason of insanity to a mental health facility. Madison Carmouche talked to small business owners about making a difference beyond state lines.
Addie Leach started her business, Addie's Tees, in July 2025 in Columbia, Tennessee. She said originally the goal was to make t-shirts for special occasions, but then she entered the world of fundraising through her craft.
I did one for someone here who was looking for a kidney. And I'm pleased to announce he found a kidney after 1.5 years, so that's awesome.
Leach says since that first fundraiser, she has done 3 others, including her newest edition in Woodford County, Kentucky. She says while scrolling on TikTok, she saw Dean Tipton.
It's not right.
He was telling the story of his son Logan Tipton's 2015 stabbing death.
You could just see the pain in his eyes. And that's why I stayed. And I just kept watching.
She says when she realized they were working to get Logan's Law passed in the upcoming session, she knew she needed to do more. The family is looking to make sure when someone is found not guilty by way of insanity, they remain in custody for the entirety of their sentence, unlike the man in Logan's case, Ronald Exantis, who was released in October.
And I was like, I have to message him, and I have to at least see if they would be interested, like, if there's anything I can do, even if it's not t-shirts.
Leach says when she realized the family would be interested in the fundraiser, she stopped what she was doing and started working on the design. Now the shirts are available for sale, with 50% of the proceeds going to the Tipton family to fund Logan's Law.
I felt like I needed a mental break, but you know what? That's more important. What they are doing and what they're fighting for is more important.
She says she will continue to use her business as a way to raise money and awareness for people in need. Madison Carmouche, WKYT.
If you're interested in purchasing one of the t-shirts, you can find the link inside this story on our website at WYMT.com. You may see an increased presence of state police this week. That's because KSP is taking part in Operation CARE. It's a national traffic safety initiative led by the International Association of Chief of Police. Troopers will increase patrols statewide to deter impaired, distracted, and aggressive driving. KSP is reminding us about 3 things: plan ahead if you're drinking, wear your seatbelt, and report any unsafe drivers to authorities. UPS Airlines says it will ground a fleet of planes, potentially impacting deliveries through the peak holiday season. The company has announced it has indefinitely grounded its McDonnell Douglas MD-11 fleet for inspections and repairs. This follows the deadly MD-11 crash on November 4th in Louisville that killed 14 people and injured at least 23. The crash happened when the plane's left engine detached during takeoff. AAA estimates about 82 million Americans are traveling at least 50 miles this Thanksgiving holiday. In Dallas, travelers were forced to leave their cars behind after getting stuck in a massive backup in the Midwest and Northeast. Winter weather led to more than 6,000 flight delays and made driving difficult for many. But despite the travel troubles, one pilot found a way to surprise his grandfather, fulfilling a promise he made to one day pilot his grandpa's flight.
I'm really surprised by it, and I can't be more happy for him and for me too, you know.
And to finally give that dream back to them, to show them that, hey, it paid off, and, you know, thank you for believing in me, it means a lot to me.
And it wasn't just the grandfather of Captain Malik Single. He was able to get his whole family together for the same flight. The main event for the Thanksgiving holiday is the food. However, a new report reveals just how much food is wasted each year across the U.S. According to RefEd, an estimated 320 million pounds of food will be thrown away on Thanksgiving. That adds up to around $550 million worth of food. The nonprofit is focused on reducing food waste. It says in total, about 35 million tons of food waste is reported each year in the U.S. Half of that is in the form of groceries that spoil in your home, or maybe a meal that is only half eaten and then spoils. However, there are ways you can prevent that food from going bad so quickly. First responders traded turkey and family time for uniforms this Thanksgiving. They're working so you can celebrate safely. Madison Porter shares how Georgetown emergency crews balance duty and the holidays.
For Georgetown officers on duty, thankful means something different than most families.
I'm thankful just having the camaraderie that we do, because it's like having a second family.
Everybody here is like my second family, so I'm very grateful for that.
But it definitely makes the job a lot more fun, and obviously very grateful for that.
That brotherhood becomes essential when emergencies interrupt the holiday. Domestic disturbance and cooking fire calls can increase on a day like Thanksgiving. Their mission stays clear.
There's also large family gatherings, a lot of cooking, a lot of alcohol that's involved usually on holidays and stuff like that. So we like to try to keep the road safe. And just make sure everybody's able to enjoy the day.
Despite the challenges, these officers have found ways to celebrate. Officer LaRue's family celebrated Thanksgiving a day before, and Officer Gillespie was able to stop by home in between calls.
I went and had Thanksgiving dinner with another officer's family that lives here in Scott County, so we take care of each other.
Those family moments can disappear in an instant when someone needs help.
You kind of have to hang up a metaphorical jacket outside your door. You got to have 2 separate coats, you know, one for your family and one for your job.
Their sacrifice to protect others on Thanksgiving doesn't go unnoticed.
It's not uncommon for us to finish up a call and people actually invite us to stay, watch the game, eat some food with us. Hey, we'll make you a plate and take it with you. We appreciate what you guys do, man. It can't be that easy. And hearing stuff like that does make it easy.
In Georgetown, Madison Porter, WKYT.
Sergeant Otis plans ahead for holidays, scheduling downtime and meals for his officers. A group of churches in eastern Kentucky is making sure that everyone can enjoy the holiday, and they mean everyone. The event is called One Church Thanksgiving. It started with a single congregation in Pikeville 9 years ago who saw a good deed that needed doing. Now their mission of providing a turkey dinner has expanded to hundreds and hundreds of churches and volunteers all across the region. This year they prepared 12,000 meals.
Something like that I don't get to do very often. Like, it's a great opportunity to come out and support my community.
It's really fun to help people in need that need it more than I do. And I just feel like sometimes it's better to help other people than just caring about yourself.
This year, around 5 volunteers helped cook and serve almost 50 families who have children who are receiving medical care in Louisville. This year, the charity had a little bit of help from Precision Home Inspections, which donated 3 turkeys and also other food contributions from clients. Ronald McDonald House Chief Omar Romero tells us with all that the families are already going through, he wants to take the day just to make it a little easier for them.
Really, it's just a great mission overall. At the end of the day, it's the most rewarding work that you could do. Just making sure that these families are getting what they need. At the end of the day, that's just gonna bring a smile to anyone's face.
The Ronald McDonald House doesn't just need volunteers around the holiday season. It'll take anyone who wants to help all year round.
And we're looking nice and clear for your Black Friday shopping. No rain, no snow in the forecast for today. We do have a little bit of those clouds, but mostly sunny skies will take over this afternoon with temperatures in the morning in the low to mid 20s. And by the time we do head into those afternoon hours, we're looking at the mid to upper 30s. So again, it's a very chilly day, but thankfully that sun will help warm us up just a little bit as we're heading into the afternoon with high temperatures for the day around that 3 o'clock time frame. All in all, though, just make sure you're wearing your winter coat, scarves, hats, whatever you can to make sure you're keeping yourself on the warm side. McKinley.
All right, thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. 'Tis the season for your favorite holiday leftovers. We have more on what you need to know to enjoy them safely.